Hello guys, welcome to my channel Coding World for Beginners. In today's video, we'll be talking about some basic operations we can do on string. So let's get started with list. List is a very important data type, okay? We use it very frequent, okay? So let's declare a string. As we know, list is a mutable data type, okay? Sorry. We'll just declare, this is integer, we'll declare each type of data type because we already know that list is not limited to a single data type, right? We can give several different data types. So this is a tuple. We are done. So let's talk about some basic operations. Okay. First of all, we already know that a list just follows indexing. Okay. So let's say we want to print the first value of list. So the first value will reside at 0, right? We'll just say a 0 and we'll run the code. See, Preeti is at first index. For example, we want to just print the last element of the list. How can we print? We can just simply count from here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's even more easier that here we can just follow the negative index. So negative index is -1 will be the last element of this list. Okay, so this is the last element, the tuple we declared. Okay, let's say we want to concatenate two lists. So we have already declared a list. Let's declare another list, say B. Let's say 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we want to concatenate it. For example, we want to print a string with say A plus B. Simply we'll add, like we add numbers. Okay, see the output what we got. Preeti coding till here, it is the first string A and this is the second string B. Both these strings just concatenated, joined. We have just simply joined these two string using plus sign. Okay, plus operator, addition operator. Okay, done. There is one important operation you can say that is called slicing. This also you'll need it very frequently. So let's talk about slicing. What is slicing? For example, we want only elements from this to the last element. So what we'll do, see A, and we'll just say this is at first place. Okay, 0 and 1 index value. We'll just slice this list using index value 1, 2, -1. Okay, and we'll just, okay, let's say C equal to and print C. Okay, print it. What you got? We have given from 1. So it printed coding 1 and 3.4414. But why it didn't printed the last element? Because in slicing operation, basically what it is done, that it whatever starting place you will give, whatever starting index you will give, it will start printing from there. But it will not consider the last element, last index value you given. It will just print till till one element before the last element, last index value you have given. So you have given -1 and just before -1 there is 3.14. So it will print it here. Hope you are understanding. Okay, so this is something called slicing. I'll also show you one more thing, like for example the same thing will just copy. Okay, we'll just copy it. Okay, now what we'll be doing, we'll just say 2. So now what it will do, we haven't printed print D. See now what it will do. Now what it is doing basically, this is the step value we have given for slicing. For example, it will print 1, it will take 2 steps ahead, and then it will print the other statement. For example, it has printed coding, and then it has skipped, it has not taken a single step, it has taken double step, 1 and 2, and then it printed 3.14. So this is basically the number of steps. Okay, the number of steps which you need. So I hope you understood slicing. Let's come to another operation called append. So what is append? Append is basically used to add a value to the list. Okay. So let's say we already having a list B and we want to add something like B dot append hello. Okay. And we'll be printing print B. What do you got? See, earlier you were having B equal to 1, 2, 3, and now you are having 1, 2, 3, hello. What you just did, you just appended the value, you just added the value to the list. For example, if you will take 2 parameters, it will not take. For example, if you will say input, and we'll just say, see, append exactly takes 1 argument. Okay, so basically the thing is that append can only add a single value to a list at a single time. Okay, so this is how we use append. But one thing you must have observed, that we don't need to assign this into a variable and do blah blah blah. So basically what it is like, so basically what it is, we have already discussed that list is a mutable data type. So whatever you perform, whatever operations you will just do on list, it will automatically be saved in that list. So basically if you will print this, it will give hello, right? Understood? So let's talk about extend. So now what extend do? Extend also do the same thing like append. It adds extra values to the string, sorry, to the list. Okay, so what then, but the difference is that how it is different from append. It is different from append. You will see just now how it is different. Let's do the same thing, b dot extend, and let's say b, and just okay, print b. See, B is added. Now, let's say you want to add I. Extend takes only one argument, but you can give multiple arguments. How? You can just recite them inside a list, recite multiple arguments like multiple values like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and just assign them and just say, see, all the values got added into your list. So this is the basic difference between append and extend. Basically in extend, through extend you can add multiple values, and through append you can only add a single value at a time. But extend also takes a single parameter only, but that single parameter is in the form of list, and inside list you can pass several multiple values, you can say, okay, multiple elements. So this was string, and now say insert. So insert is by name only it is clear that you have to add insert values, but how? Now the question is how it is different from append and extend. So the answer is basically in insert what you can do is, let's see, b dot insert, and you want to just, you can just give the index value at which you want to insert the value. So this is the element and this is the index value on which you want to insert the value. So now let's say print b and run the code. Now say at 0th index, you have given the index value 0. coding has been inserted. So that is the basic difference between append, extend and insert. Hope you have understood. So now we'll be discussing about pop. Pop is generally used to delete elements from list. So let's say we want to delete what we have inserted just very recent, that is coding. We want to delete it. So how we'll do that? We'll just say b dot pop and we'll give the index value at which coding exists. So the index value is 0 and we'll just print b and we'll just run the code. See, earlier coding was there in b and then followed by the other elements, and now we have just popped the 0th in the value at 0th position. So now the coding has been deleted from the list. So this is the function of pop. So basically these were the basic operations we can just perform on list. Hope you liked the video. Hope you understood whatever we have discussed inside this video. So if you like the video, then please like, share and subscribe to this channel. And thank you very much, guys.